Good morning, Busy Bees. It's Thursday, March 5th, 2026. Here's your morning news rundown in under 5 minutes. The war in Iran continues to expand as the United States and Israel maintain strikes following the launch of joint military operations there. The U.S. has reportedly asked Ukraine for help intercepting Iranian missiles. Spain is saying they will not help the United States intercept, as other European leaders are questioning President Trump's handling of the war, or even starting the war to begin with. CNN reports the CIA is working with Kurdish opposition forces to arm them to help, I guess, install a new leader in Iran as they are working to appoint another supreme leader. The U.S. Senate rejected war power resolutions that would limit Trump's ability just to create mayhem everywhere in the world, including here in the United States, of course. The Republican senators did not vote along with Democratic senators in this resolution, chalking up, I guess, another win for Donald Trump and another reason for us to vote them all the hell out during the midterms. All of this as the U.S. begins operations in Ecuador. Security operations have begun there, saying that the purpose of this is, I guess, to get rid of armed militias there or to steal their resources, as we're doing in Venezuela. You know, the same old story. This is not about drugs. This is about power and money, and it always has been, especially where this president is concerned, and other presidents too, but more likely this president, who is using his powers to enrich himself and his friends. For example, the Ellison family, who are now going after Warner Brothers. They're using their government contracts as collateral to pay for this takeover / merger, whatever you want to call it. So this is how Trump enriches himself and his friends, because you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You take over all of these news stations and you put me in a good light and you keep the American people in the dark. That's how all of that's working. The House Oversight Committee has voted to subpoena Attorney General Pam Bondi to testify about the Epstein files. The pesky Epstein files that won't go away, because we won't let it. And we need to keep hammering this nail in the coffin, so to speak, because there's a cover-up happening. You don't need to be a Republican or a Democrat to see that, we are being lied to. And furthermore, this is about children being abused. Children, whom we're supposed to protect, who they claim to protect. Do it for the kids. No abortions. But, I guess if you are a PDF file, you're okay with us. If you're a billionaire also, I don't know how any of that works. Elections in Texas. People are crying foul because of election interference, closing the polls early, especially in areas like Dallas, which has a large black population. Yeah, they are trying to limit the black vote. They're trying to limit the Hispanic vote because the tides are turning. Not for black Americans, because they pretty much voted the right way overwhelmingly. So they have always done it and will continue to do it. And I just wish the Latino, Hispanic, or whatever we're calling ourselves these days, follows suit. But the tide is turning. Sometimes it's a slow turn, but it's a turn nonetheless. And this is your morning news rundown. Stay smart, stay safe, stay informed. Like, share, and follow if you can.